Wendy Duggan from Living Springs. It's a direct follow-on from your submission, so thank you very much.
Good afternoon, I'm Wendy Duggan. I'm the Business Development Manager at Living Springs, and I just would like to, I'm here to support the project that Lila Jensen's proposed for the Allendale Reserve. So just a little bit about Living Springs and the Allendale community. Living Springs has been there for over 40 years. It's 420 hectares, pretty much the whole of the Allendale Valley, right from the summit down to the harbour foreshore, and uses the whole area quite extensively. Over the year, we have over 5,000 school children that visit the camp and stay at the camp. We run our own holiday programs, which are Oscar supported, with over 400 kids annually attending those camps each year. So it's well used. We have a lot of Christchurch school children, Canterbury school children, and children from further afield as well. When they come to camp, they generally arrive at Governor's Bay. The majority of schools opt to walk from Governor's Bay around the foreshore. They stop at Allendale Domain. We cross into the farm park for lunch, or they walk up the hill. So that's pretty much 90% of the school children come through to camp from Governor's Bay through Allendale Domain. So we use the foreshore a lot. We use Allendale Domain a lot. Of course, we are hampered by weather often. So for us, the appeal of having a covered facility in the area close by would be, really beneficial to our program and our staffing and for the school programs. So part of the programs that the schools opt for is the farm park experience, and this happens down at the lower part of the property opposite the Allendale Domain. And here we have lots of activities such as milking cows, shearing sheep, tractor rides, and horse riding. So most of the kids will have an experience of horse riding while they're at camp. Particularly the school will book in at the beginning. As they walk through, they stop at the farm park, and this is part of the program before they enter the camp. So it's quite a unique experience for a lot of the kids that visit camp. They don't often experience rural engagement with animals, just how to handle animals. The current horse manager, she does natural horsemanship, so she does quite a good demonstration, as well as having a riding lesson. They learn about managing horses in a natural way and sort of a more positive experience for them. We also have many schools, more schools are being sponsored to attend camp from the Aorangi sponsorship program. So this is something that's been set up to encourage corporate businesses to sponsor low decile schools to camp who can't afford to come otherwise. So we currently have about 6 primary schools that are sponsored. 2 high schools come for study camps, and they also engage in a lot of these activities. So particularly for a lot of those kids that do coming and having a farm park experience, it's pretty important. So this facility, we see it as being a really additional benefit to the area for the locals, for Christchurch community, but for us at Living Springs, it would be an amazing facility to have just as an additional covered space. We are looking that hopefully it'll be designed that it's multi-use, multi-purpose. If we can have a clever design that, yes, for horse riding, but potentially if it's inclement weather, we can maybe run kids camp games in there, or if the park horse events have to be shifted to there, we can use it for different reasons. And also potentially we might develop more horse camps, or it would give us more scope to to expand our current camping programs. So at the moment, so as well as the children, we do have over 12,000 campers a year, including the adults. And so the whole of the Allendale area is becoming a lot more recreational space for Christchurch. So the mountain biking, we now have our Founders Field, which is a level playing field for the community. And this would just be another added attraction for the area, which we think will be well used. Thank you.
Thank you. Andrew.
Thank you for the submission. Given the proximity of the proposed equine facility to Living Springs Farm Park, an obvious synergy with the great work that you're already doing there, is a contribution from Living Springs to the cost of the equine facility a possibility? Is that something that's been considered or that we could look at?
To date, it hasn't been considered. We are not for profit, and we do run here close to the line, but certainly contribution of labour, volunteer hours, in whatever way we can, fundraising potentially we could do that. If it was starting to go ahead and we could see that there was it was going to be the multi-use space, then potentially in the budget we could allow for something towards it. Whether even it's a lease or a contribution as we use it on an ongoing basis, yeah. It's
good. All right. Well, look, thank you very much for coming and making your presentation today. It's much appreciated. Thank you.